Hello everybody, JP from JP's Aviation here, and welcome back to another video. The Embraer E2 family of aircraft are large regional jets based on the very successful E-jet family. The family's main competitor is the slightly larger A220 family. The E2 also competes with the even larger A319neo and 737 MAX 7. The E2 has 205 orders from all over the world, and there are 43 in operation right now. Compare that to the over 600 orders for the A220 and 164 in service right now. So why did Embraer re-engine the E-jet family to make the E2? And has the E2 backfired? To understand why Embraer built the E2, we need to go back to 2008 when Bombardier formally announced the C-Series, of course now known as the A220. In 2010, it looked like Embraer would design a clean sheet aircraft with 5 abreast seating like the A220 with a capacity for 100 to 150. This new aircraft would let Embraer compete more directly with the smaller CS100 and the larger CS300 than the existing E-jets, the E190 and the E195. However, later that year, Airbus released the A320neo family. This family included the A319neo, which has a capacity of 160, letting it compete with the larger CS300. On top of this, a year later, Boeing launched 737 MAX family, which has the 737 MAX 7 in it. Of course, the MAX 7 was also a CS300 competitor. Embraer saw this as an overcrowding of the 100 to around 150 seat market. Embraer also knew that the cost of a clean sheet aircraft wasn't worth the risk of the new aircraft not selling well. So they decided to re-engine the E-jets, letting them compete more with the C-Series. The new E2 jets, the E190 E2 with 114 seats max, and the E195 E2 with 146 seats max. The E2 jets would have larger engines with a much larger fan diameter than the first generation E-jets. On top of this, the E-jets would also have a raked wingtip. The E190 E2 has a lower trip cost than the A220-100, around 7% lower, but the E195 E2 does have a 2% higher trip cost than the A220-300. Embraer also has the E175 E2 for E170 and E175 replacement. However, this aircraft has yet to have any orders, and the program could be scrapped. As I mentioned previously, the E2 only has 205 orders, with the larger E195 E2 having 183 of them. Now, if Boeing never accused Bombardier of dumping the C-Series with Delta, Airbus most likely wouldn't have come in and saved the C-Series, possibly not leading to JetBlue's order and a number of other airlines that would have ordered the E2 family if it weren't for Airbus. The E2 family is still gaining orders, most recently with Porter ordering 30 E195 E2s. The Canadian airline originally ordered the home-built CS100, but canceled their order due to their operating base not wanting to expand the runway. Their operating base still isn't going to expand the runway, but Porter is going to begin to expand to other airports in Canada. If the Boeing and Embraer venture did work out, we may have seen larger Boeing customers order the E2 as it was backed by Boeing, much like how after Airbus took over the C-Series program, airlines started to trickle in and order the A220. But now these airlines are turned away because of how the deal went sour. So no, the E2 family didn't backfire on Embraer. It was Boeing who screwed Embraer. If the Boeing deal did work, we may have seen E2s flying in many different liveries, perhaps even Southwest Airlines. So let me know what you think about the E2. Do you think more airlines should order it? Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time on JP's Aviation. Goodbye.